recently and what is going to be coming up in the future, including a couple computers and whatnot. And the first off, I've had for many years now, but it's going to need some fixing. It's a Dell Inspiron 1545, I believe. There's the information there. The only problem with this one is some cosmetic damage, which doesn't really matter. But also the copy Windows has a password that I forgot a long time ago, and I'm just going to wipe it, have a clean install, and I'm going to be using this as a test laptop mostly. I've got the charger, the Dell charger, and yeah, that'll be an easy fix. It's just reinstalling Windows. The second of which is it's another Dell. It's a lime green one. It's also an Inspiron. It's a Inspiron 1525. And the problem with this one is that the backlight on it does not work, even though the LCD does. And the hard drive and the hard drive door is missing. So once I reinstall Windows on the first Dell, I will move it over to this one and see what we can do with it. Now I have the charger also, the Dell charger, and as long, like, it has a HDMI port, so you could use it just with a TV or whatnot. But it should work fine. That should be the only issue with it. The next one is a HP. Now this is a Pavilion DV7, I believe. It's missing the drive door, or I have the drive door, but I just don't have the actual drive itself. And it had some heating issues where the vents here, I think it broke the plastic, but just have a better cooling solution and it should work fine. The internal of it has a fingerprint reader, and there's the model information, or the DB7. This one came with Windows 7. The other two came with Vista. So yeah, it's definitely newer. I've got the HP charger, standard, whatnot. And the next of which is a Apple product. It's a black book. I've had this for a while now. Now this one, the only real problem with it is that it just has some minor wear. So just like the lime green Dell, the screen does work, but the backlight part of it does not. But as long as you use mini VGA, it works fine. And I have the charger with it. It's just your standard MagSafe, I believe. And the last of which, it's a large computer. It's a blue iMac. I believe it's the second revision. It's got the slot loading drive. It has no IR port there. It has some damage, which is not an issue. The screen works, and it has your typical I/O. The only problem with this one is that the hard drive, as you would expect, does not work. So I need to get a compact flash to IAD or whatnot, and some sort of alternative, because the computer shows up with the Happy Mac and the question mark. So It just needs a new drive, and then it should work. Um, but yeah, the speakers work fine. The screen had no visible issues, and yeah. So that's pretty much all, or some of the updates, computer-wise. So I don't know about that one. That one might be revisited in the future, but it works fine. It has hard drive, and I think it has Snow Leopard installed. I'm going to be installing Windows 7 on the blue one, and then just using that hard drive for the other two to test, because I don't have many hard drives. That's the only real working one I have, and beyond that, that's pretty much it. So I'm signing off, and goodbye. One more thing. I forgot to mention that this video is going to be edited on a new computer. It's a Mac, but it's not those two. But hopefully it's going to be much better than what I had before, because it took nearly an hour just to render like 10 minutes of content. So hopefully it'll be better for me and for you guys, so anyways, that's pretty much it. So leave feedback. I want to hear your guys' opinion on the new editing, not style, but just quality, and which one of these you guys want to see first. So anyways, now I'm signing off for real.